Coach, there's a little bit of an issue, it looked like to us, with snaps tonight.
Yeah, Cam's been good about that. Tonight he had a couple issues, and obviously a couple high ones. He gets excited. He's a really intense player, and but he's been good in the games. And tonight he just had a couple of them. There were some unforced errors certainly, and you got to give them some credit on the way they played, and then also our guys. Maybe, as I told him, maybe you want something so much that you press a little bit. I don't know, but it seems at times we were pressing a little too much, and instead of just playing and not worrying about scenarios. But we'll learn from it and get better for the next time.
How tough was Perkins to stop, especially there in the first half?
Yeah, we didn't tackle well. It was really disappointing. I thought we had tackled okay prior to today, but this is they had some good skilled players, good running backs that made you miss, and our tackling was really poor, really, really poor. And that's been a concern for us all year just because it's hard to practice it, particularly when you're hurt and banged up. It's hard to practice live tackling. I'm sure every coach goes through that, though.
How'd you like how Gerard handled himself coming in there and playing?
I thought he was pretty composed. We shifted some of the things and play calling to gear what his strengths were, and there were some things that, as you would expect, a guy that's relatively new, experience-wise, what happened to him. But I thought he competed well, and we got down in red zone and didn't execute. You can't not score when you get inside the red zone and expect to win in a game like this. And we missed the field goal and had a couple turnovers, or didn't execute on third or fourth down. So, but he competed.
Is it tough to adjust from a guy with Anu's skill set to a guy with Gerard's skill set mid-game?
Well, because we practice it, it's not like we were surprised. Obviously your game plan is kind of geared toward what Anu does well, but we also have things that we think Gerard can do well. So it's not like it's a complete, because we practice all week with it. But Anu's a good player, and I thought he's playing pretty well. He was seeing the field. There's a couple of things we missed, and again, we had some snap issues and all that. But it happens. It happens in the game, and so you got to adjust to move on.
How's Anu doing? Yeah. How's Anu doing?
Well, he's with the trainers now, so I haven't talked to him since the game was over.
Were they a little better than you suspected?
They were about what we thought they were. They were a good football team and a talented, athletic football team, which I thought. And again, you got to give them credit. They played well, but I'm also, again, with us, I think we didn't. You can't beat a good team with some of the errors we made today, some of the unforced errors, because they're going to force some errors, which they did, and then we had some unforced errors, and that you compound those things, and you're not going to win.
Scooby play okay from what you saw?
He made some plays. I think he's still, it's his first game, and he's still working himself back into shape. And one thing that happens when you're injured and come back, you may be back and healthy and ready to go, but you're not in game shape, and you work your way into game shape, and this is really his first game. He got hurt early in the first game. So he's an outstanding player, and he'll get better every week. But he was coming out because obviously some other guys were too, because they played a lot of snaps, and they were going up tempo, and so were our guys.